some message requests. Let me get Instagram fired up. Come on, Graham. Come on, Graham. Instagram. All right, we're live. This is exactly what I want. All right, here we go. So I'm going to answer the requests folder in my DMs because I get so many damn requests and I literally cannot reply to all of them. So here we go. Malachi, my icon. Appreciate you, dog. Hey, bro, are you a fitness... Who's this? Edward. Hey, bro, are you a fitness coach? I'm looking for a coach now. I hope you can help me. Thanks, I'm from LA. I am not a fitness coach, but I direct everyone to J3 Coaching. That's J3 University. That's John Jewett's coaching company. That's who I've used for the last 5 years since I started bodybuilding. And yeah, they are by far the best in the business, in my opinion. What is the devotion you read? I actually have one right here. I can show you. It's right here. It's called Jesus is Calling by Sarah Young. And if you want one of these, if you DM me your address, I have a few of them. If you're listening to this right now, I have 3 of them that I can send out. And then my mom always sends me more that I can send to people. So if you're interested, then just shoot me your address. And if I see it on this, if I see it on the next time I do a live, I'll send it over to you. Philip Kim, such a big fan. Phil, I got you, dog. I'm right here. Please read this. Done. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate the support. Really appreciate all you guys. Holy shit. Now he's giving me his address. All right, I can't come see you, but I will read your messages. No problem. All right, Hunter. Bro, I'm so excited to see you at Lift 365. Hell yeah! So Lift 365, that's in Miami, Boca Raton, I believe, to be specific. Make sure that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. And I'm going to be there with Craig Goliath, Noel Diesel. I don't know how you say his last name, but Noel, Granddaddy Noel, love that guy. Yeah, so we're going to be there. We're doing like a YouTube video on the 28th, and then it's a meet and greet on the 29th, which will be sick. So yeah, if you're in Miami, come say what's up. How old are you? I am 35 years old. Yes, I know. It's hard to believe. But I'm 35. I was born in 1990, and people used to think, people used to say I looked way younger than I did. If you like go to all my like army photos and shit, like I look way younger. How did I get older? It was probably the steroids, but if anything, if I like that had a part of it, but I think the biggest thing was probably the 2 divorces. That probably aged me more than anything. All right, Exploitability, love the name. Hey bro, I work with a clipping agency and I think your content is great. Would you be down to hop on a call with the CEO and go over some specifics? I have a clipper right now. His name's Hunter. He's a dog, but I am always looking for more people that want to clip for me. If you want to put my face on the internet based off of some shit I said and make me more famous, go right ahead. Hell yeah, dog. Hit me up. Just read your DM on live. Boom. All right, I got more fucking requests coming in that I can keep track with. Sean Steely, you're genuinely my inspiration, bro. Dude, I really appreciate that. It has never been my mission to be anyone's inspiration, but it seems to be happening, and I love doing it. I get off on you guys enjoying my content, for real. Like, it's what I do. It's all I do. All I do is content creation, and I do it because you guys give me positive feedback, and I absolutely love it. All right, what's this? Send an attachment. Bro, what's your stack? My stack right now is 120 NPP every single day. Test is around 80 milligrams every single day, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's keep moving on here. Oh, already did that one. This one was, please don't stop. What was this? Please don't ever stop using Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Yeah, I've tried. I have literally tried to stop using Don't Go Breaking My Heart, and people absolutely rioted. Yeah, so I won't be changing the song anymore. I've learned my lesson on that. Chris Miller, I just decided I'll smoke weed with y'all all day. I'm 47, top smoker, and I have lots of weed wraps, but all my stuff always gets censored. Let me know. I can make okay, all right, so your stuff gets censored. All right, you've been inspired by Eddie Murphy, Andrew Dice Clay, Cypress Hill. What do you do? What do you do, Chris? Let me know. I want to know what you do. You can spend 24 hours smoking weed the whole time. All right, well, I don't really know what that would be, but it sounds fun to me. Let's make it happen. All right, we're going to have a little guest entrance here. My videographer just showed up, so we're going to invite him in real quick. Hello, Alex. You just came in time for Instagram Live, where we're answering all of the request messages. All right, here we go. Come on in, dude. Come say what's up. Joey Gilbert, you're an inspiration, brother. Wife left me on Boxing Day. Moved new man into my house. I had to pay a mortgage, everything for them to live free. Just recently settled there. Damn, dog. I am sorry about that. That really sucks. But you know what, man? You are now in a position where you absolutely, your back is against the wall and you got to go do something. And if you ask me, that is the best damn position to be in, because you will absolutely see what you are made of, dude. And I hope all goes well. Please keep me updated on that. I definitely know what it feels like to be replaced. And being replaced is not a good feeling. But don't worry, you'll get over it. Kelly, love the content. Don't know why I'm dropping a message. I'm sure you get a ton. Well, Kel, you dropped the message. Kelly from Mayor, love it. You dropped the message today, and it's the day I decided to answer all these request folders. So bad ass, dude. Happy to have you here. What do we got here? Jack Black. Hey, we talked about moving Instagram. We talked about moving Instagram faster and more. I'd like to pursue that. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but I would love to invite you to my content community. I'll pull it up for you. It's right here. It's called Instagram for Retards. I will copy this and send it on over to you. Come join the free trial. Come hang out for 7 days. We have a bunch of live calls. Go through the 7-day sprint that I have, the little 7-day training plan. And I'll tell you what, if you don't like the progress that you get in 7 days, you don't have to pay anything. Right? Like I literally tell people, let's see how far we can get you before you pay me any money. That's how confident I am. I'm literally, I can get people million view reels literally within hours. I say 7 days because sometimes it takes a little longer than for some people rather than others. But I can, like, literally getting a reel to hit 1 million views could not be fucking easier. You just got to play the game. If you give me 7 days, I can absolutely do that. All right. Salvatore. Hi, Daniel. I imagine myself every time I see a video of you being there with you just to distract my thoughts. Okay, that's interesting. But, a little bit of a language barrier there. I see you're from Italy. Right on, dude. I appreciate that. And what that is, like what you're telling me, it's probably hard to articulate. What you're telling me right now is every time you watch one of my videos, I put you in the room with me. That is one of the things that I tell all of my clients, right? If you are gonna film a video, you have to put the audience in the room with you. That's how descriptive you have to be. That's literally how you get people to continue to watch your videos, is you have to make them feel like they're in the video with you. Nick, I admire your dedication and grit. Definitely inspired me to start taking the next steps toward content creation. I've been a business owner for 2 years, trying to figure everything out through trial and error. Oof, been there, man. Make a lot of mistakes trying to do shit on your own. At least I did. I've been following your old account. Yep, this is my new account, sadly. Since you originally started popping props. Oh, since you originally started popping. Props to you, dog. Dude, I appreciate you, Nick. Same for you, dude. If you really want to start with content creation, I'll give you the link to my school community here. Come on in, free 7-day trial. Come to the calls. Come talk to me and David, the editor. Come talk to Kaylee, the brand manager. We have all these people on this team just willing to show you exactly what I did to get to where I'm at. We're not experts. Like, nobody that works inside of Instagram for Retards is an expert on fucking anything. In fact, we're all basically just trying to figure it all out ourselves. But what we do know how to do is we do know how to get you to where I am at. I can't get you to 1 million followers, but I can get you to 500,000. Why? Because I've been there. I've done it, and I'm going to do it again on this account. You know why? Because it's a game. Instagram is a fucking game. It's a computer program, and it works the same on my phone as it does on your phone. Just like PowerPoint, right? If you have PowerPoint on your laptop, right, and I have PowerPoint on my laptop, there's no difference in the PowerPoint version that I have than you have. You might make really great PowerPoint presentations. I do make fucking terrible PowerPoint presentations. And it's the same thing with Instagram. Some people use Instagram in a way that they can make really good videos, get people to watch them. Other people are complete ass at making videos, and it's really fucking challenging. All right, let's keep going through these requests. Kuba! What up, dog? Kuba's a good friend. He's helped me with my business quite a bit. Sorry you're in the request folder, dog. Sorry. This is a new account. Just got this account a month ago. Already had 130K. All right, here we go. Scrolling AI marketing agency. Let's see what these guys have. Good afternoon, Daniel. I came across your Instagram and thought our services could help you stand out. We specialize in high quality video editing, animations, graphic design, and full social media management. This week we have an exciting special offer. Okay. All right, what's your special offer? I don't need an AI marketing agency. I don't need a new videographer. I don't need anything like that, but I'm always willing to talk to new people. Like, it's not going to hurt. I might learn something. I will learn something. Yeah, I'm interested. Shoot me an email. And it's that easy. That's all you got to do. Tell people to shoot you an email. Don't do it over DM. It's fucking hard to make sure everything gets all, situated and organized. So just move them off the DMs into email. Shady Deeb says, handsome man. Well, thank you very much. All right, here we go. Okay, this is kind of funny. Yeah, so this guy Gucci Berry, I'm Gucci Berry. If you guys don't know who that is, go follow him. I'm Gucci Berry on Instagram. Basically, he lets people kick them in the nuts, and so that's exactly what I did. I kicked this dude in the nuts yesterday for $100, and this guy wants to know if my shoe had a weird smell to it. I don't know. I didn't smell the shoe, but I imagine it probably did have a weird smell to it. A lot of sweaty ass syndrome going on in that convention center. All right, who else we got here? Tino. All right, this is a good one. What's up, man? I'm a big fan. Absolutely love the content you push out. I'm sure you probably don't get many people that message you about the military. I actually do. But I know from following you for a bit that you're a veteran and you were a Ranger. So I recently joined the Navy. Congratulations. Thank you for your service. I wasn't in for long at all because once I joined, I realized the Navy wasn't exactly where I wanted to be. Okay. I wanted to do something more combat related, not necessarily on a ship. So I got out of the Navy, and now I'm heavily considering joining the Army. Is there any advice you would give someone who's trying to get into Special Forces and have a career in the military? Well, all right. I can relate with this. Being in Special Forces is absolutely something I wanted to do. But there was some jobs in the military that I had that were not even close to what you would consider a Special Forces unit. And so what you did is you already got a taste of that and you said, nope, this isn't for me, and you got out. But now you're thinking about going back into the military to pursue something very, very specific. And what I would tell you is you could definitely do it, but you would have to be really, really direct and specific when you sign that contract that you want. I don't know if they still call it that, but you want an 18 X-ray contract where essentially you go in straight into Special Forces selection. And you don't dick around in the regular Army, because what's going to happen is if you don't do that and you just sign some regular, infantry contract or whatever, combat arms contract, you're going to have to wait around until you get accepted to go to SFAS, Special Forces Assessment and Selection. There's a whole bunch of criteria that you have to meet before you can even go do that. So you might be in for a long haul if you go that way. But if it's really what you want to do, dude, I say go for it. All right, that was a good question. Let's see what else here. I can't read Spanish. Sorry. Woodwork and finish carpentry. Hey, Dan, do you have an online business that you run? I do. I've been seeing you on my feed and followed, and I'm around your age with a family, and we've had a really tough year. So that sucks. I'm sorry. And I was wondering if you have any advice. I'm really going through it right now, mentally and financially. Thank you, brother. Well, I can resonate with that. Life sucks. Life will kick you in the nuts. Especially when you have a family and you're trying to do social media, you're trying to run a business, you got to split your time. And sometimes that time is not split very fairly. So, yeah, that's difficult. What I would recommend to you, though, is I have never had more success in my life than when I took care of myself first. What does that mean? That means waking up early. That means going to bed on time. It means going to physical therapy. It means making sure that I'm eating all 5 of my meals and making sure that my weight isn't getting out of control. Making sure I'm not overindulging or like overstimulating myself in anything. Really, like the better you can make yourself, this probably just sounds like I don't know. I don't know what it sounds like, but I have found that when I invest in myself, when I feed myself high quality food, when I take time out of my day to fucking meditate and take naps and call my mom, like all the shit around me gets better. I've never made more money by working harder on the business. I've actually made less money and gone backwards the more I grinded and worked hard on my business. And it's kind of this thing that I'm starting to realize that everything I actually want in life, everything you want in life is actually downstream. It's downstream. When you let go, when you just let the stream take you in the direction it wants to take you, that is when you find the peace. So if you feel it like you're in a position right now where you're banging your fucking head against the wall, my advice to you would not be to keep banging your head against the wall or to find a different wall to bang your head against. It would be to stop. It'd be to totally stop. Think about where you're at in life right now. Where is the friction points in your life? If you fucking can't get to bed before midnight like I am, there's something fucking wrong. Right? There's something wrong in your day if you can't get 8 hours of sleep. It's like the most important thing is resting. Right? It's not working fucking hard. If you cannot get 8 hours of fucking sleep, the first thing you got to do is fix that shit ASAP. ASAP. And I promise the rest of your shit will just fall into place. All right, let's see what this guy, The Real Phase in 5. I follow you and I'm a fan. I'm struggling with life, shutting down my gym this month. All right, here we go. Would love to hop on a call with you for 10 minutes or less if you'd be willing. Yeah, sure. Or we can do something like this on live. If you're shutting down your gym, that sucks. I'm sorry. That means you fucking are down to your last, probably down to your last dollar trying to make the right decision. Yeah, dude. If you see this, send me another DM, shoot me your phone number. We'll jump on a call. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem doing that at all. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hey, Daniel, I love what you're doing, man. Keep up the good work. I was wondering, though, I saw you were in the Army, and I was wondering if you could give me some advice. Man, a lot of military stuff. This is awesome. Trying to go for Army Infantry, 11 Bravo, but I've been struggling to gain weight. God damn, I can't read. And I've been almost 2 months sober, off weed. Anything would help. Okay, so this kid wants to go into the Army. He wants to go into, you can't smoke weed in the Army, so you got to get clean off that because they will fucking drug test you. And he wants to be an infantryman. All right, so what are the requirements of a good infantryman? A good infantryman needs to be technically sound with his rifle, right? So you got to be a good shot. If you're not a good shot right now, don't worry, the Army will teach you how to become a good shot. Okay, you also have to be physically disciplined as well, meaning you have to have like incredible physical fitness. If you are going to be in the infantry, that means you are going to fight against other infantry. And the other infantry from another country or another whatever, they are trying to fucking kill you, dog. They're trying to fucking kill you. So you need to be as strong and as fast and as smart and as lethal as physically possible so you don't get fucking killed. It's that simple. You got to be good at shooting. You got to be good at running. You got to be good at pulling up your weight. You got to be good at fucking wearing a heavy ass backpack. You got to be good about like foot hygiene and changing your socks and making sure like your feet will be the thing that hold you back. right? You got to break in boots. You got to make sure you're physically fit. Being a good infantryman really comes down to just like, can you be physically fit and can you help other people out when they aren't, right? Can you pull your weight and then some? Can you pull your weight and then some? And that's how you become a good infantryman. Also, like 2 mile run time. Well, I guess they don't do the 2 mile run time anymore. I guess they do a mile and a half. But here's a tip for anyone joining the military. If you can run fast, you basically walk on water. That's what all the field grade officers care about. They all care about how fast you can run or how many miles you can run. So if you're good at fucking running, you're going to do great in the Army. Let's see what else we got here. From the UK. What's up? From the UK, bro. Seeing your life got me inspired, dog. Fuck yeah. One day, be out there, living large like all your boys, not hiding my green. No more. Keep it up, big dog. Thank you, dude. That's the hype message right there. That is the hype message. The reason I did that content retreat was 10 days, by the way, and it was fucking awesome, and everything went perfect, which is just insane to even say. Literally, there was like not a thing that went wrong. There's so many things that went right, it literally scares the crap out of me. But what I did was I brought all these content creators out here to Vegas for 10 days, and I made them create 3 posts a day that were very specific. I made sure, and like I was in charge of making sure all those posts were squared away. And they fucking were. And we did the same thing every single day on repeat for 10 straight days. And guess what happens if you do something every single day for 10 straight days? You get really fucking good at it. You get really fucking good at it. And what I wanted these people to do was I wanted them to come out here, see how I operate, see what it's like to create content at a high level, to see if they can do it for themselves. And guess what? They all can. They just had to see somebody else do it. Just got to see somebody else do it. James, I'm genuinely curious, what brand of conspiracy theory are you? From someone who follows them all. Man, great question. These are the questions I want to answer. I love conspiracy theories. And I've especially loved the last 6 months in our country because it is just flooded with all kinds of crazy conspiracies. And it's like unlimited entertainment. But, I don't know. Like, I definitely think the Kennedy assassination was an inside job. It seems like 9/11 had, there was some things that we knew that we didn't act on to prevent that. It seems like the Iraq War was total waste of time and lost a lot of people for not a lot of good reasons. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. Like when you start to unravel all the different things that the government has kind of screwed up and failed the people on. But what do you expect? It's the fucking government. And here's a little thing that's not a conspiracy theory at all, but I was thinking about this the other day. If in America, right, we have public schools and we have private schools. Public schools are funded by the government. And so if they change the name, like if we all started calling the public school system the government school system, and we'd be like, oh yeah, I go to government school. Oh yeah, I was in the New Mexico government school program. I literally think people would just like stop going to government school. I really do. And they probably should. The government is good at one thing, and that is being super inefficient. Yeah. Same thing with the military. But yeah, I don't know. I am down to smoke a joint and talk about all the conspiracy theories. I will fucking listen to everything. Here's a conspiracy. I don't know. It's like a biblical conspiracy. But like, you guys know the King James Bible? That's like the most, like what they say is like the most accurate dictation of the Bible. Like it's the closest to like the original Greek. And so here's my question that no one can ever fucking answer. All right. So King James, right? So this is the King James version of the Holy Bible. Here's my question. Who the fuck is King James? And nobody can ever, and they'll be like, oh, it was like some king of England from a long time ago. So why did we decide that guy was the one that we were gonna listen to him, and that was gonna be the translation? Like, think about it in 200 years. If you saw a Bible that said President Trump, Holy Bible, right? You'd be like, what the fuck is going on? But that's exactly what we have. So I don't know if you know anything about that, but yeah, King James. Let's see who we got here. Jacob Tucker. Hey, brother, just turned 21 and got a surgery done on my knee, and it's a 6-month recovery. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on BPC 157? Is it safe enough? Would you generally recommend? I will tell you this. If I was getting a knee surgery, I would be taking so much damn BPC 157, TB 500, growth hormone. I would literally be taking all of it. All of it I would be taking. Let me give you the discount code that I have to Optimum Formula, which is one of the peptide companies that I work with. And yeah, they're fantastic. If any of you are ever interested in learning more about that, just check out Optimum Formula. They're pretty awesome. They also have a very, very generous affiliate program, which I can also hook you up with. You just got to let me know. All right. Let's see what else we got here. What happened to the main account? The main account got banned, dog. Got banned. I broke too many rules. I guess my Facebook just got banned today too. I break a lot of rules, and I don't really care. So, and that's kind of the other thing too is, if your account gets banned, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world at all. The account is literally just the vehicle of you as the person. So the account doesn't fucking matter. As long as you don't get deleted, you're good to go, dog. You can always turn around. I don't know what that means. You should do some thrag shit posting with the mustache. Easy views. I have no idea what that means. So I'm going to send you a message. Can you explain what you mean? I don't know what thrag means. If anyone knows what thrag means, throw it in the chat. All right, what else we got on this this request folder here? Here we go. Nate Brennan, little bodybuilding action. Hey Daniel, any tips for cutting? I've seen to have come to a halt on what I've been doing, and I was wondering if you have any tips that can help me get through the stoppage. All right, so you have hit a fat loss plateau. All right, I'm not a coach. I don't coach anyone. I have done some coaching in the past, but whenever somebody hits a fat loss plateau, it's usually because you're not eating enough, and that's probably a hard thing to understand. I don't even understand it, but whenever I have in the past hit fat loss plateaus, it's because I've brought my calories down way too low. I starved myself too much, and my body went, nope, we are just going to hold on to everything. So this is where people implement a refeed or a cheat meal or something like that, stimulate the metabolism a little bit, see if you can get a drop. That would be my goal, or that would be my feedback, given that I don't know anything about you. All right, Christian. Hey, sorry to bother. You're not bothering me, man. I've been smoking weed for some time, and I don't know how to tell my girlfriend that I like smoking a couple days a week. I was wondering if you could help. Much love. Yeah, I've actually been in this situation because, I was married for 3 or 4 years. For almost 5 years before I got out of the military and was allowed, to smoke weed for the first time. So that was kind of a sensitive topic between my ex-wife and I. And so she didn't really want me to do it because she was still in the military. And so, but ended up, she allowed me to have a weed vape pen. And that was kind of my start of intro into cannabis is through a cartridge. And even then, she didn't like that. We ended up getting divorced anyway, and then I went full on pothead, and I'm way happier now. But yeah, if your partner doesn't really care for your choices in life, I think that might be a discussion you guys might want to have. There's probably some other things too that you may not agree on, and I think if you maybe have that conversation, you might have some more clarity on what you should do there. Why were you canceled? I was canceled because I broke a lot of rules on Instagram. I showed a lot of things that I shouldn't have, Plus, I made an app called Instagram for Retards. That really pissed everybody off over there at Meta. So, yeah, I'm not on their list of people they care too much for. Dying to die. That's a pretty cool brand. Yo, your content is exactly the type of people we're trying to find early. We're building something called Dying to Die. It's not even fully formed yet, but it's going to be a problem. You'd be one of the first. I love the name. Let's talk about it, dog. I'll send him a message. I love the name. Tell me more. You know, you never know what happens. I've had this hair transplant that I got back in January. You know where, like I did not have to pay for that, by the way. You know where that offer came from? Came from right here in a request folder. So don't neglect your request folder. There's some gold in here. How do I live life like you, man? I'm 19. Dumps in life. All right. So if you're 19 and you're watching this, I got 3 things for you. And if you've been following me for any time now, you probably know what those are. The 3 things that you need to do to basically set yourself up for success as a male. It's very simple. 3 things. Number 1, get jacked. What does that mean? It means have self-confidence in either what you look like or your intellect. You either got to be confident in your body or confident in your brain. One of the two. If it can be both, you're doing great. So that's the first thing. Get jacked. That means be confident in yourself. And you can't just be confident. You have to go do hard shit to prove to yourself that you are confident, that you are a person that can go and do hard things, that when you say something, you go and do it. So that's how that confidence comes in, okay? So get jacked. Number 2, get rich. Pretty self-explanatory there. Get as much fucking money in your bank account as you possibly can. If you're 19 years old right now, you can work. This kind of flies in the face of what I said earlier about everything you want in life is downstream. If you're 19, you need to work your fucking ass off. You have a motor and an energy level that is almost infinite. And when you turn late 20s, early 30s, that energy level starts to decline. The commitments that you have in your life start to increase, and you have to pay way more attention to your level of activation and energy throughout the day. But when you're 19, you can fucking grind. And when you're fucking grinding, what you don't need to be doing, you don't need to be trying to create something or chase a dream or invent something. What you need to do when you're 19 is literally just go find somebody doing whatever you want to do, doing it at a high level, and go work for them. Go work for them. Try to make as much money as you can. And what's going to happen is when you're confident, right? You're jacked or you're smart, and you have a nice little cushion in your bank account, you're no longer stressed, or you have less stress. And when you have less stress, you can take a step back from all that grinding, all that work, and go, okay, I can rest a little bit here. And when you rest a little bit, that's when things are going to start to open up in front of you. When you take a step back and you go, all right, I'm confident, I got a good amount of money in the bank account, now what can I go do? And I promise you that once you have those 2 things locked in, the world is going to start to open up to you. So that's get jacked and get rich. And then the third one is then get a chick. It rhymes. Get jacked, get rich, then get a chick. Okay? Why wait to have an intimate partner until after you're jacked and after you're rich? Because some people say, no, I have a great one right now. She's ride or die. Yeah, maybe. But if you're not jacked and rich right now, let me tell you this: you are going to be a totally different person when you become that. When you become jacked and rich, you are going to be totally different. You are going to attract a totally different mate than if you are not jacked and you are poor. By default, you will just attract a higher quality mate if you're confident and if you're financially secure. And I'm saying these things because I have fucked this thing up 3 different times. I have done it in every order possible, and that's not the one I just told you, and I've fucked it up. I'm telling you, from a person that's 35 with 2 divorces and a kid that he doesn't get to see a lot. Get jacked, get rich, then get a chick in that order. Boom! And that is a good that's a good one to stop on. That was fucking awesome. If you guys have any more questions, I'm going to do this a couple times a week. Just go through the request folder and answer all your guys' stuff. I really appreciate you guys watching tonight. It was really fun. This will be reposted up on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch.